And we are live. What's going on, y'all? It's not gonna stop raining, so we're just gonna have to bear with it. It's looking gloomy, but we're good. All right. How y'all feeling out there? All right, good. All right, that's good to hear. Well, let's get this party started, right? First off, I want to say shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok extended family. Well, TikTok family, because I'm really on TikTok more than I am on YouTube. But that's neither here nor there, okay? It's neither here nor there. We're all one family, all right? I'm trying to bring y'all together. There shouldn't be such division between TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to bring you guys together, okay? I don't know why I can't get the TikTok over here. No, I can get them over here sometimes. But YouTube, y'all will not go over the TikTok. And if you are, you're not going over there on my TikTok. So I'm trying to fix that. But let's get back to business. All right. I appreciate you guys. As you guys pour into me, allow me to pour into you guys. That being said, let's get to the subject matter. But before that, I just want to say, shout out to my subscribers. You guys are making all the difference. I am having bigger YouTubers, like I mentioned the other day. The title seemed to be very familiar to the subject matter that I dwell on, which is After the Discard. And it's a pretty big YouTuber, over 200,000 subscribers. So I really believe that, you know, we're spreading around the algorithm. It's coming down harder. I'm not going to get too far from the house. That being said, you guys keep, oh shoot, I think I'm gonna be caught up in something. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Liking the videos, commenting, and the sharing. The Facebook sharing seems to be making a huge difference. Okay, now let's get to the subject. Your perspective is your number one superpower. Your perspective, the way you look at things, your outside of the box thinking, which I'm gonna go in deeper on that. It's not something everyone else can do. And I say that to say this, right? Everything you've done in your life, you're able to reflect on it and use it at will in any moment of your life. Now, maybe you do this subconsciously. Me, I do it consciously. Like, whenever I need something or there's a skill that I've learned, which I use every part of my life as a skill and a lesson learned, I'll dip into that bag. Like, I'm just like, okay, I need to know how to multitask. Okay, I'm gonna dip into my working for the White House expertise bag, you know, or you know what, I wanna get on a motorcycle and have a good time, you know what I mean? So I'll dip into my motorcycle bag, you know, or you know, whenever I want to have some discipline and some structure on lifting weights, I'll dip into my Iraq bag, you know, and think about, you know, and I have a very vivid memory, you know what I'm saying? Memory. Man, it's cold out here. So whatever bag I dip into, I can vividly remember whatever it was that I was doing at the time and recall it, total recall, and get the information I need. And I'm able to know what I need to do or what part of my memory I need to go to whenever, you know, a situation comes up. So I like having that ability, you know, but the perspective, you know, part of the house is just having the ability to look outside the box. So if you got your mind set on something and you have a plan set out, and let's say that stuff don't go according to plan, or whatever your plan was might have offended some people or caused some issue to come up. Like a lot of people, once that happens, it like knocks them off, right? It knocks them off. They don't know what else to do. But you have the ability to look outside the box. Like, okay, I'm gonna look at it from a different perspective. Like, you know, what I like to do is look at it from all different perspectives. So I'm not just an outside the box thinker. I think of multiple boxes. You know, so I'm seeing multiple boxes and I'm trying to figure out, okay, within these boxes, you know, in this perspective, I'm looking at how the person that has a problem with me sees things, you know, so I can get their perspective. In this perspective, I'm looking at how just a third party situation, looking inward on what's going on, how that's being perceived, right? You know, so perspective taking is a major deal when it comes to being a Sigma empath. Like it changes everything. You know, like not taking things personal, because you're able to see, like I'm able to see a lot of times, even my trolls. Like that's why I always say stuff like social media has made it to where it's socially acceptable to, you know, just throw your opinion about people that has nothing to do with you all over the internet. That to me giving a perspective to even the troll, to where I'm like, okay, I can empathize with the troll a little bit, in the sense that it's just so common nowadays to do it. They just get caught up in it, you know. Like, so I can do that from looking at different perspectives. Now, am I gonna, me being a grown person, after looking at the perspective, can I rationalize it? No, I can't. You know, so I go with it the way I go with it. But that doesn't mean I didn't take in their perspective, their point of view, you know, and looked at it from, you know, their angle. So I like to look at things from all kind of different angles. I think that helps me stay balanced, because it keeps me from getting emotional or really stuck on certain things. So when someone has an opposing argument with it, that's, you know, an opposing argument that's respectful, I don't get offended. Like, well, because I'm always trying to upgrade and update, and I understand there's different ways of looking at things. And if somebody brings another perspective into my wheelhouse of perspectives, then I can add that to my list, you know. So, I mean, that's just really how I move, you know, is really getting perspective, as much perspective as I can possibly get, and being able to navigate from perspective. It keeps me from, you know, getting my emotion involved, you know, and getting sensitive to certain things. Because, you know, with the way that I look at things prospectively, I know that I don't look at things, you know, biased towards me most of the time. So if I can look at things and see that, you know, I think I'm being pretty rational here and pretty fair, and then someone comes along and their perspective is kind of crazy and off the wall, I'm like, well, nah, I looked at things rationally. This person's just being a hater. You know, that's what it allows me to do. Now, had I not looked at things rationally myself from different perspectives, if a hater comes in from their perspective, it might cause me to question my, you know, my little reality and what I've come up with. But see, I look at everything even from a hater's perspective. Like when I'm coming up with new plans and stuff like that, I look at things from a hater's perspective. So I'm expecting the haters to come at me a certain kind of way, you know. So I've already done it in my mind, like, you know, okay, the perspective of the hater is going to be this. All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. You know, so it's all about perspective, you know, outside the box thinking. And then you not only want to be outside the box thinking, you want to think about multiple boxes that you're thinking outside the box of. Remember that. Well, I don't want to hold you guys too long. I mean, it's raining cats and dogs out here. So just want to say again, love you guys. I appreciate you, the way you guys are spreading me through the algorithm. You know, I believe that we can get the 10K by Christmas Day. It might seem like a tall task, but it's really not that far away. All we need is a few more videos to go viral, you know, and once I get back on TikTok, which I just did, they'll start coming back over, and we'll get that flow and that workflow, and then it'll happen, you know. So it's just 10K by Christmas Day. You guys keep doing what you're doing, which is liking the videos and the sharing you guys are doing now. I appreciate it. Keep doing that. The sharing to Facebook. If you guys can share me on Facebook, that would be great. If it's the content is the kind of content you can't share on Facebook, I completely understand. But if you can share me on Facebook, that'd be fantastic. All right, y'all. I'm getting in the house, man. It's raining. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Button's not working.